The moment you learn about the bosses you'll encounter in the lands between, you're thrust into an immersive and expansive open world. It has the same vibe of when you first leave the cave in Breath of the Wild, Legendary. And then you're set free, no rules, no quest markers, and no arrows pointing you towards the next big story development. Just a feeling of being free and probably a little scared too. But it's liberating. The design of the world often leads you to places you need to go, like an interesting first church with a discount Santa Claus, a trail that leads you to your maiden and torrent so you can no longer be maidenless, and interesting sites like castles and towers that house most of the important bosses. With these landmarkers, it's easy enough to find everywhere you need to go while still having so much content that you can stumble onto areas with dancing maidens even after 150 hours on the game. Everywhere is so unique it makes you want to explore. This is so different from what I feel when I play Spider-Man, Horizon Zero Dawn, and so many more. They're just empty with similar foes and super repetitive side quests. They almost make gaming feel like a chore. I know these games are critically acclaimed with good storylines, but they're easy. They hold your hand. I'm not into that. Do I look like I'm into that? No, I'm not. But it's okay if you are. I would just like more games like Elden Ring to come out. Every single enemy you encounter has its unique past, whether it be dark or immensely dark or just batshit crazy. You see some weird frog creatures? No, they're not frogs. They're Gen 2 Ulbernorics. Of course, after Gen 1 that they failed miserably on. They went from weird, decrepit creatures to frogmen. I don't know what happened there. And they were created by a wizard. In the lands between, there's so many interesting NPCs with their own backstories. Like, you know, witches that are Albernacs to pots. It was so bizarre. This adds another level on top of the already interesting landscape features, lore books, and bosses around the map. But what I love most is that you don't have to learn about the story. You can just be there for the gameplay if you want. That's amazing. Now for difficulties, some may argue that Elden Ring is too challenging, but within the Soul genre, like I said, it falls on the more manageable end of the spectrum. What sets it apart is offering a diverse set of options and approaches. Whether you prefer brute force strength build or a crazy intellect build where you're just throwing awesome magic everywhere. This vast amount of options can make the game easier, but it allows each player to make their experience unique and have it at their kind of desired difficulty. So be it a little bit harder than, you know, the average game. Since its release, Elden Ring has exerted a significant influence on the game landscape, reshaping expectations for open world experiences. Its departure from Western conventions has introduced players to a refreshing take on exploration and narrative. My money will go out to the developers that continue to make unique games like this or completely redesign gaming as a whole. So if you guys did enjoy today's video, please leave a like and subscribe, because only 1% of people that actually watch my videos do subscribe. Peace out!